I live in Winfield Gardens on Shangguang Road. My name is Ronnie. I'm 14 years old. I've been on lockdown since February and I can tell you it is profoundly boring. My house is in an apartment in one of two buildings. I live with my family of two brothers, a mom and dad, and a helper. I live on the 9th floor and the view is satisfactory. The building stands in front of my living room window, which is infuriating. I am pretty accustomed to the pandemic, but I'm slowly losing interest in everything that I used to do. I spend the majority of my lockdown time in my room, safely ensconced on my chair and bed. It's very dark and quiet in the morning, so I read at this time of day. I share my room with my brother, and there is a shelf behind our bunk bed. That's where I put most of my books and textbooks. It's a peculiar place to put a shelf, but it works. The living room is bland. The living room is encompassed with paintings, photos, and tables. There's one giant window in the living room, which is the one that is blocked by the multi-story building in front of ours. My daily routine during each day is a normal routine, and I can guarantee you that my routine is no different to any typical teenage boy. If it's a school day, I'd wake up at 7:30. On weekends, I wake up from 12 to 1. I sleep for long hours to ensure that I grow healthily. I believe that staying healthy, being productive, and studying is prudent. So in the morning, I brush my teeth and make sure they are white, clean, and spotless. I wash my face after with water while I rinse my mouth simultaneously. If I feel like it, I'll cook my own breakfast of bacon and eggs. I adopted cooking as a new habit, and I must say, I'm very good at cooking. I would spend the whole day in online school for a school day, and on a day during the weekend, I'd play video games for a long time. I also attempt to find and adopt new habits. Not much has changed really, other than seeing less people outside and leaving the building. The major change I'm struggling to adapt to is online learning. I also find it harder to adapt to the lockdown and how people do the things they do outside. It's also better as I see clear skies in Hong Kong and less traffic on the roads. I also began to study more efficiently, taking notes and reviewing topics again. I'm trying to be more committed to my learning, because it would be prudent. I do this because I'm running out of things to do. And though you may think that I study efficiently, I don't really like studying at all. I have mixed feelings at the moment. I'm both grateful and sad simultaneously. I'm grateful that school closed down due to the pandemic, but I'm sad because I can't see my friends and because of the people that are dying to the pandemic. Sometimes I mull what the outcome of this pandemic will be, or how long it will last. Pollution is decreasing, more blue skies, and the clouds are pleasantly intoxicating. I also see that the spirit of Hong Kong as being busy and active has somewhat gradually faded. Setting aside the disadvantages, I see a lot of changes and improvement in our city. It is to my belief that this pandemic is a way for us to acknowledge the harm we are doing to the world. In the end, I adopted much more habits only because I ran out of things to do. I actually prefer working from home, but as days go by, it gets more boring. The next day is the same as the previous day, and so forth. After all this is over, the world will be normal again. It's comfortable staying at home, but I can't get used to living the same day over and over again.